Hello YouTube and welcome back. In the last episode, we only did a couple of stars, but two of them were long, because one of them we had to climb to the peak of Freeze Flame, and then the other one we had to do a lot of things starting our new galaxy in Dusty Dune Galaxy. But in this episode, we're going to start with the Hungry Luma. I do not know, A, how much he's going to need, or what galaxy is going to be. 800, okay, I think that sounds familiar, because I remember the last time actively saying it out loud, the last one we did was 600. Which means this one was 800, then probably the next one is 1,000, and the one after that will be 1,200, which means it looks like we're kind of good on star bits, if I'm not mistaken, because we've got 2,000, or how many? Big Mouth. Oh, this one! This one? Oh, this one. I like this one's fun. This one's really fun. In my opinion, this one's very memorable. It tells a very memorable little story. The old penguin. I don't know if we've seen the old penguin. I think we have. Have we? Either way, his name's Penguru. He's fun. He's the, like, I always think of him, like, as, he's not, I don't know, I never really actually considered his relationship to Coach, who's the younger adult penguin. This is the old man penguin. What's up? This is my hideaway. It's the perfect spot for fishing and being left alone. Actually, hold on. Can I see that camera? I didn't really notice that, like, it's water. It's not like just sitting in space. There's, like, water underneath the planet, which is kind of weird looking. Also, these crab guys are annoying. They, again, kind of run away from you. This one in particular, because you gotta spin into his butt to get their gooey insides, and that one gives you a life. So what's this sign say? The chest will only open for the shell that shines. Well, we can at least try this shell, right? Yeah, I like that little sound. So yeah, we need a golden shell, probably, to open the golden chest. And so let's head into the Big Mouth Galaxy and see if we can find anything. We got a couple of boos. That's interesting. So here, guys, today is the 29th of September. It's Monday. I worked 2 weekends in a row for someone because she needed the weekend off, and I wanted to be nice. Kind of screwing myself over in the process because, A, working weekends sucks, and B, I didn't get as much out of it as I kind of think I should have, but it's fine. It's fine. Because it really seems like she only worked for me although she's working today, I think, but I don't know. But whatever. It sucks that I'm only getting one day off this week, because now it's Monday, and I worked yesterday and Saturday, and now I need to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But thankfully I'm off next weekend. Whoa, what is with that flickering eel? That was weird. I think it was just out of view from the camera. There's the last one. That went the wrong way. Although actually, now that I'm wondering, I want to go back up to the top. I want to go to the top of this, because we can actually peek out of the air, and I want to see if I can do something. Because what we're actually trying to get to is the water up here. What the Sling Star is going to do is going to spring us way up there. So what I want to do is, A, get all these star bits, because this is always fun. You just go in a circle and collect them. Again, I don't think this is the Pro Controller is as good as a Wiimote is, but it's functional. And star bits are still mostly fun to collect. So I want to see if I can... Yep, totally can. You do not need that Sling Star whatsoever. You can just wall jump. And there's our golden shell. I thought you could just wall jump. So now we gotta head back. Whoa. We're gonna go this way. Wait, where are we going? Whoa! Jellyfish. Where the hell am I going? I did like it. There we go. I was like, how did I do an entire lap but not see it? I wondered if the jellyfish. And what I love, this is like one of my favorite parts. I love when you're leaving, you get all these boos. It's not dangerous because the light on the shell can kill boos. But I just think that part's so cool that you come down, you only see a couple, and then the entire area is swarming with them. I think that's fun. Very memorable little moment. This is a memorable little galaxy. What? Captain Toad? Man, that was close! Oh, Mario! I almost forgot to tell you something. I was trying to get a star, but I fell into this treasure chest. Let me tell you, it's even smaller than it looks. Anyway, the star I found, no, really, it's yours. Yeah, this is why I think this galaxy is memorable. Because you got that water, ceiling, floor, kind of difficulty challenge. Take this power star! And then you got all the boos appearing. You got the golden shell, the golden chest, which, I mean, I don't know if the golden shell or chest just appear again in this episode. Oh, no. Because we had the golden shell from Beach Ball. Because that was the golden medal we got in the swim test. But the golden chest definitely doesn't. I don't even think that's in Galaxy 2. Which I will Let's Play Galaxy 2. I know I was going to at some point, and that's part of the reason why I'm so glad it's coming out for the Switch. Because that's really how I wanted to play it, now I can. So, but as I've said, I prefer Galaxy 1 to Galaxy 2. Galaxy 1's great, Galaxy 2 is a really good game, but Galaxy 1 is better, in my opinion. So let's head back to the bedroom, because we gotta go back to Dusty Dune. Oh, we only got 1,500. I don't know why I thought we had 2,000. Yep, Dusty Dune. We're gonna finish up Dusty Dune before we head to our next Bowser mission. I like that part. Blasting through the sand. Which one's this? So, Dusty Dune is kind of, in my opinion, the companion to Buoy Base. Oh, it's this one. Okay. In that it doesn't really fit a mold. And what that means is that there's an extra star here than there are other galaxies. And I don't know how I feel about it because Dusty Dune is fine as a galaxy. It's not like it's getting added to Gusty Garden or Freeze Flame, which ones are even better and probably the better ones in the bedroom. But so I don't know which one we're gonna do because there's like 3 or 4 based on the same one that I always get mixed up. I always forget which one is. God dang it! Don't kill me. I need a star. I need coins. So I can't remember which star is which, and like I kind of have to go down a certain path to get the one that I'm looking for. So I don't know what I'm doing first. I guess we can just try to do this one because I want to say, yeah. Here's one branching path. We got this Luma. The hungry Luma that we're going to deal with later. But we're going to continue on the path of this one. I want that. That's not what I wanted. No, get off the Sling Star. I wanted the life extension mushroom, which is apparently under this hole. We can check with our hungry Luma to see at least what he wants, I guess, because it can't hurt to at least talk to him and find out how much he's going to need. I'm guessing 50. Actually. Hey, you got any tasty Starbits? If you meet a bunch of Starbits, I'll burst with snacky happiness. I love snacky happiness. I still love it. 20, that's it? God, that's nothing. I'm almost tempted to do it. We're here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Because why not? We're here. Here we go. Transform! Keep saying it like that. It's just fun to say. Transform! What do we got? Which one is this? Okay, this is this one. So in that case, ooh. I know what this is gonna lead to. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Let's go into the pyramid. I do love the idea of so I guess another thing that disappoints me is I remember the first time I played this game that I saw that pyramid, and my first thought was that it was gonna be like Shifting Sand Land, and it's not. It's just kind of this mini challenge in this pyramid that has to deal with sand going up and down. So I love Shifting Sand Land. If you remember my Super Mario 64 playthrough, that it's probably my favorite world in Super Mario 64, and Dusty Dune just kind of inevitably gets compared to it in my head, and it doesn't turn out favorably for Dusty Dune. Not that Dusty Dune is bad, it's just it's not Shifting Sand Land, and I think that sucks because I like Shifting Sand Land. So we've got 4 silver stars, so we need 1 more. Also, this is our first silver star mission. No, I think we did one in Beach Bowl. But this is another thing I was talking about, that like I love the different colored stars in this game that do different things. And we don't want to get crushed. So we're gonna go to this little hole right here and then wait for it to reactivate, then we hit the switch. And we get our last silver star, which I'm thinking it's here. Yeah, I don't think we've been here because we haven't destroyed this. They're all in those crystals, so that's what we're looking for. There it is. And then they fuse together. That's another sound I really like, that shh. But by the way, it's our 3rd green star. So if you know what that means, what it means is we have got all 3 of them. And I think I can't really get out of here very easily. I need to get down? How do I get down? I need to get one that's not going to lead me to like a dead end. I just need to get all the way down. There we go. Okay, good. Glad I got it. So yep, we got all the green stars. And I knew that this is why Dusty Dune has a extra star, because one of them is the green star. Again, just like Bowie Base. So let's talk to Rosalina.
Oh, yeah.
Da 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 da. I was gonna say da 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 da, which is the Galaxy Complete sound, but no, we're not there yet. You've managed to recover all the green power stars and restore the green launch star. Even I don't know what's waiting for you out there beyond the green launch star. We've unlocked the trial galaxies, but because they're kind of a set, we could do them whenever we wanted, but because they're a set, I think that needs to be its own episode, so we will deal with that probably the next episode. It kind of depends on how much we can do with, actually, no, not next episode, because we're going to finish up the bedroom, because I want to finish up the bedroom. Also, I want to talk to this red Luma, speaking of the different colored stars. I've got a secret, but I'm not telling. Okay. Fine, don't tell me your secrets. Keep your secrets. But yeah, so we won't do the Trial Galaxies next episode. We'll do them after we beat the Bowser mission, which will probably be in 2 episodes, because I'm thinking Dusty Dune will take us... whatever, we'll see. Fly to Dusty Dune. But yeah, the Trial Galaxies are a thing. The Trial Galaxies are definitely a thing. And I'm not sure how I feel about them, so we'll talk about them later. So now we're probably gonna, well, I think we're gonna do blasting through this. And again, this is where I get confused, because that's one star that I forget which one it is. And then I saw the pyramid, and it's like, oh right, it's that one that leads to the green star. But then there's one more that I don't remember if it's in this one or if it's in a different mission. But either way, we got this one. Come on. Also, this red Pokey is weird. I remember I made a note of the normal Pokey we saw back in Good Egg, where we destroyed it with a coconut and took 5 seconds despite it giving like a really intense camera angle for it. But yeah, the red Pokey's weird. I don't like it. I'm not sure. I just don't like it. It just looks weird. So, you know what? I want to destroy these rocks. Not that I need the star bits, but I just have fun. It's just so satisfying just to destroy them. Ah! And one more, dang it. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have pressed my luck, but we're gonna go get that health extension mushroom. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Man, all the little jingles and sounds in this game are so freaking good. Now we're gonna flip. This is where you'd see the Hungry Luma if you didn't know how gravity works. Which, not that you didn't know how gravity worked, if you weren't willing to test the boundaries of gravity is, I guess, better way of phrasing it. Man, just thinking of gravity works makes me think of so Fern Gully. So I don't know if anyone has thought about Fern Gully outside of Tim Curry, but the bat, Batty, I think his name is, yeah, the very original name, but he's voiced by Robin Williams. And apparently, I honestly have no memory of this, because I'm like the rest of the world, and I only ever think of Tim Curry when I think of Fern Gully. But apparently, at one point, the baddie hits a wall or something, or a tree, or whatever it is, and then he falls and goes, "Oh, gravity works," because he's falling. And apparently, I, as a kid, thought that was hysterical, and my parents have mentioned it. So it's like a meme with my parents that like, oh, gravity works. It's very silly, and this is one of those things that like you have no chances to use, because how often can you say it like that? Think of like freaking Fern Gully. Again, other than Tim Curry. Okay, this is a very important point. So this is weird. That camera movement, I remember I mentioned a few points with the camera that it's kind of counterintuitive to how it works. And that when you really have to let the camera move. You can't rush. Because if you rush, you're going to get confused and then you're going to get stuck in this little pit. So you got to move, let the camera move, then go. You can't do anything. Also, there's our star, but we can't get that yet. And the reason why I'm bringing this up and saying that you can't rush is for a future star, but it's very counterintuitive to know. Oh my god, I thought I long jumped right over the edge. Yeah, and that is actually an issue my friend had playing this game. That she had a star, that future star, that she really struggled with because that point was really awkward. And again, that is, in my opinion, the camera kind of at its worst because you really have to let it move, then move yourself. So you have to stop moving or you're going to get confused. Again, if you really know this game and you are really comfortable with it, then yeah, I'm sure you can figure out how to move your fingers to manipulate the time well. But chances are, just move, let the camera spin, then move yourself. Because it's very awkward to flip upside down in the same breath, basically. Yeah, nice. Good job. So I guess we can do one more star, and then maybe the last couple of stars and the Bowser in the next episode. That probably sounds right, because I think I don't know if Dusty Dune has, because I'm trying to think of how many Dusty Dune we can do right now. We got one more we can definitely do, so we'll do that one. No, we can't. It's the mystery one. The other mystery one has got to be on this one then. Sun-baked sandcastle. Which one's this? Again, oh, it's this one. Okay, so again, this is one of those ones that, like, I can't... The second and third one, blasting through the sand, the sun-baked sandcastle, the mystery star of this one, and the... the one where we got the green star, all just kind of, like, interchangeable in my mind. And I think the fact that Dusty Dune is so segmented and very challenge-oriented that you go from one thing to the other thing to the other thing, just makes it even more, not forgettable, but well, I'm trying to think of. I can't think of the word. I don't want to say convoluted, but they kind of. Also, it's really weird that they make a big deal of like the star bits moving, like around as we're rising up, but all you have to do is collect them with your cursor. It's very strange. Okay, so now we're gonna collect more star chips. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to lower ourselves, and as we lower ourselves, something's going to rise. Actually, hold on, I need you. I forgot about you, sorry. I want that. Not that I'm trying to do this, like, perfectly as quick as possible, but oh, dang it, I know you can kind of speedrun it. Like, when I was collecting the blue chips, when I was talking about Fern Gully, I did that really quickly. Ah! No! Dang it! Like the knockback of opening the chest hurt me. Not necessarily hurt me, but knocked me back. The knockback knocked me back. Wow. Brilliant, Bennett. This is why no one's talking to you. This is why no one watches your videos. Possibly. Just ramble and no one wants to listen to me ramble. I was actually talking to my friend about that. Because he was saying how, like, he doesn't want people... Because I was talking about the view situation. And he was saying, like, yeah, I have a hard time posting things because I don't want people to, like, judge me too harshly on my work. Yeah, no, this is it. I think... This planet's very strange. It fills up with sand. And we need to hit one of these coconuts into this spiky thing. There we go. But yeah, we'll deal with this planet later. Either way, you hit the spiky thing into the coconut into the spiky thing, and then you get your launch star. But that is the planet that I was thinking of. This is why this one is weird. Hey, it's this Pokey again. I genuinely forgot this guy was here. Oh, but this is this point. So this one's really awkward. So you actually have to hit the coconuts over there and let them get pulled into this gravitational. This part's always really silly. Really, not silly, but a very interesting puzzle because it's not something you ever do again. Manipulating the gravitational pull of other objects, which is cool. I kind of wish they did more with it. Usually you're just the one bouncing back and forth. For this one, you actually have to send the coconuts through, which is cool. I like that. It's a fun little puzzle. But yeah, he was saying that how, like, he has a hard time posting things because he doesn't want to be judged and have, like, a troll, harshly criticize his work and, like, just be an asshole about it. And when he said that, I'm like, you know what? I've always wanted to troll. Like, Because I was thinking about this today, just now before I started recording, that one of the best things art can do is inspire people to do other art. And you can't do that if people don't react. If people just see your art or your performance or whatever it is, I'm considering this a kind of art because I'm super flexible with what art is. I don't consider myself an artist, but like you get the idea. It's a form of artistic expression or expression, really. Or regardless. What was I saying? Oh, and the best thing art can do is inspire more art. And the only way you can do that is if people feel and have a reaction to it. So even a negative reaction, which they might not create art based on it, is positive in my opinion. And I've always craved the fact that something I did would inspire someone to make more art or do something with it. And like that just, I was thinking about how amazing that would feel if I did something and someone felt so compelled or enjoyed my work. This is really awkward. I'm trying to figure out how I want to what's the word? Backflip. Yeah, so that's just kind of what I was thinking about. Like, using art to create more art is the best thing an artist's art can do. And if anyone makes anything based on what I said or did, or was inspired, even again, just to spite me, that would make me so freaking proud, because that means what I said made someone feel something, and that would just feel amazing. Okay, in the next episode, we're going to head back to Dusty Dune, probably finish it up, and then we'll take on Bowser. See you guys later.